Hey, She Slays the Day listeners, we have a Hey, She Slays the Day listeners, we have a super special little mini for you this week. As you know, a lot of the times if I have someone on the show, if we're not answering one of your questions, we may be answering one of my questions because, as I say, it's my podcast and I do what I want. So the story behind this is actually my 7-year-old daughter, Charley, has loved podcasts even longer than I have, and was our number one fan before we even had a logo or a name. She thought it was just the coolest thing that her parents were starting a podcast. So since day one, she has been asking if she could be on the podcast. And something came up where I was talking about Pluto and wondering why it's not a planet. As many people my age probably were learned in school, Pluto is a planet. But anyways, Charley is on today to tell us all why it's not and what happened to it. As you'll gather, she is a very, very special little girl. So cognitive and intellectual in the way she thinks about things. There have been times where she's staring out the window and I think she's not paying attention at all, but she's thinking about how to create this invention. She's just one of the coolest people that anyone will ever get to meet, and I'm so excited to see what she's going to do with her future. But today, she is coming to tell us about some space stuff. You're going to be smarter at the end of this, I promise. You might feel a little bad that a 7-year-old just taught you what spaghettification is, but that's okay. We're just going to move past it. And then in the very beginning, you'll hear I started rolling a little early, just so there wasn't this like anxiety around like ready, set, go, press record. And so you'll hear me kind of talking to her to get her prepped and ready for this. So I hope you love it. My favorite guest I've ever had or ever will have on the show. Thanks. Do you want to do this?
Yes, I do.
Was this my idea or your idea?
It's mine?
Was that a question? You've been asking me for the last week.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this? You don't have to.
Say yes.
I want to.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just
Well.
try it. That'll be fine.
All right.
You just made me nervous.
Do you know how nervous Mom was for her first one?
No.
Oh my gosh, I was really nervous. And I still get a little nervous when I do them. So one time, somebody told me that, okay, so think about things that you're excited for. Like, what's something that you get excited for?
Going on vacation?
Okay. So you know that feeling the day before you go on vacation? What does it feel like inside your body?
It feels like my stomach's right here.
Yeah, in your nose, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like there's like butterflies in it and you're just like, right? And your heart's going and you can't really focus.
Yeah.
So,
Can I have some focus drops before this?
you want focus drops?
Okay.
Sure, Dad'll go get some focus drops for you. But honey, like, this is all a part of life. So like, do you know that some of the best athletes, so like, you know, when we're watching baseball, okay, and those people have played more baseball than you and I will do anything in our life.
What about say a word?
Right? Like they have played more hours of baseball by the time that we're seeing them. And I have a feeling they still get really nervous before games. So there is nothing wrong with being nervous before something. A lot of them, like it just kind of tells you that you care about something and you care how it turns out. Okay? All right. So you got to stop tapping and moving around though, kid. Because you're going to give your dad a really hard time editing this. Because they're going to be able to hear you just sliding all around and stuff like that.
Okay. What if I toot?
What if you toot? Well, if you toot, Dad will amplify that just so everybody knows that you farted on air. All right, here's some of your focus drops. Open. There you go. What do you say that tastes like?
Tastes like yummy earwax.
I don't have a concept of what that tastes like. Yummy earwax. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Okay, everyone. So today is a very special little mini episode that we're releasing midweek. As some of you may know, I have a 7-year-old daughter who is very into podcasts. In fact, when we told her that we were starting a podcast months ago, she was so excited to tell her class. She thought it was so cool that her parents were starting a podcast. So for the last couple weeks, I have been being asked if she could be on. When can I be on, Mom? When can I be on? And so today's your day. Charley Brunswick, welcome to She Slays Today podcast.
Hello.
Okay, Charley. So are you feeling nervous right now?
Yeah, I really am.
I know. Do you still want to do this?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, don't worry. Your dad's an amazing editor. He makes your mom sound really good all the time. All right. So, we'll start with some questions and we'll just kind of see where this goes, okay?
Okay.
So, Charley, you are going into what grade?
I'm going into 2nd grade.
Okay. Who is your best friend?
My best friend is Audrey.
And tell people who Audrey is.
Audrey is my cousin.
And she's 6 weeks younger than you. And you guys do everything together.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Audrey?
My favorite thing about her is after I do something wrong, she forgives me.
Oh, well, that's sweet. What's your favorite thing to do with Audrey?
Favorite thing to do with Audrey is coloring or folding paper with her.
Oh, yeah, you guys have been into folding paper a lot lately. Yeah. Origami, huh?
Yeah.
And then you leave the paper all over the house.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going into 2nd grade. Yes. What is your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject is science.
Okay, so I know because I live with you that you're kind of into space. Let's talk about space.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me what you're learning about space right now.
How about sizes of black holes?
Okay, let's talk about black holes.
Sizes.
Black hole sizes. All right.
Okay. The smallest kind is as small as an atom.
That's really small. I know that from school, that atoms are very small. So
Not as a person named Adam.
right. Not a person named Adam. So those don't seem very dangerous to me.
They really are.
They are?
They are as heavy as a mountain.
So a black hole the size of an atom is as heavy as a mountain?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to think about that. Okay. So they do a lot of damage. Okay, I have a question. So if there was...
They don't do that much.
Okay, so if there was a black hole the size of an atom in this room, would I be in trouble?
Yes, you would.
How would I fit into that, though? Like, I'm much bigger than an atom.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Okay.
So it would be hard to get away from.
Okay.
And you couldn't hide behind there because, it's strong as a mountain, and that's way lighter than a mountain.
Right. Okay, but how would I fit through the black hole?
Well...
Like, is that the danger that I would get sucked into the black hole?
Yeah.
Okay, and how would I fit into it if it's so much smaller than me?
Well, I don't totally know, so I'm just gonna have a hypothesis. They get you spaghettification.
Spaghettification-fied? Spaghettified?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Spaghettified. And that's when they stretch you out as thinner than a noodle. And I think that the small ones do that first.
So I would get spread out into something the size of a noodle.
Yeah.
And then get sucked into this tiny black hole.
Yeah.
And that's called spaghettification.
And
Did you make that word up or is that a real word?
It's a real word.
Are you lying?
No, it's a real word, Mom.
Oh, okay.
It actually is.
That's crazy. Okay. Well, that sounds not cool. All right. So then they get bigger than that?
Yeah, they can get really big.
Do we, know of a really big one?
Yes, there's one in our solar system.
Does it have a name?
No, you don't really name a
Really?
hole. I don't think you do.
You have to name it. How do we know, which one? Like, if we were two scientists and we're like, which one? You're like, that one. I'd be like, well, which one? You'd be like, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they give it, weird names, like X6942.
Yeah, probably they, decoded it.
I mean, we name hurricanes, so I have a hard time believing that we don't name them. So there's one in our solar system. And is that...
It's the biggest kind.
Okay, what's that called?
I don't know what it's called.
Giant black holes?
It's called, I think it's humongous.
Humongous? I like that. Okay. So do you want to study black holes when you grow up?
No, I do not.
No?
I'm not really. I'm interested in them, but I just don't like them as much as I like other.
Okay, so what kind of things in space would you want to study?
I think I would study most of all, I think, to see if there's new planets in this solar system or other solar system. And when I heard that planet 9 is a thing.
You mean Pluto?
No. A new planet.
I am still campaigning for Pluto to come back as a planet.
Me too. But it's not because little planets don't get bigger. There's no way for them to get bigger.
So is that why it's not a planet? Let's talk about Pluto. Why is it not a planet? Because most of the people listening, when we grew up in school, they taught us, my very eager mother just served us 9 pizzas. And pizza stands for Pluto. So why did Pluto get kicked out?
Because it is too small, and that was found out in 19 or 20 something.
Oh, okay. So what is planet 9?
It's usually called Planet X or Planet 9.
Okay. And it's in our solar system?
Yes, it is.
Where is it?
It's around maybe Neptune or Uranus.
Okay, hold on. My very eager mother just served us 9. Oh, Neptune and Uranus. Oh, okay, so out there. Got it. Sorry, I know I'm visualizing, but farther away from us, towards Pluto. And it's bigger, how is it in size? How do we not know it was there?
I think it formed. I think it was I think I know why Pluto got smaller.
So Pluto got smaller and that's why it got kicked out?
Well, Pluto got probably chipped things off and then got really small.
Okay.
And then I bet you didn't know that when a planet gets broken apart, like Pluto, its pieces stay in the same area and still orbit.
Okay.
In the same place. And then over thousands of millions of years, they come together and they form new planets. So that's what I think. So I think they should actually name it New Pluto.
New Pluto. Like New Mexico, New York, New Pluto. New Pluto. New Pluto. Okay, yeah. Got it. So you want to discover more planets?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think, all right, so if we had to live on any other planet, what planet would we be most likely to live on?
Any other planet, I think, does it have to be a planet? Because I think of a moon, not our moon, of course, that we could live
of course.
on.
Okay, so there's a moon that we could live on?
Probably.
Which one?
One of Jupiter's.
Does it have a name, or?
I don't know.
You don't know its name?
I can't keep track of over 76 moons.
Jupiter has that many moons?
Yes.
I thought it was 39.
Not at all. Mom. It's at least over 60.
Jeez. Okay, so you think
Moonhog.
that there's one of those moons would be most likely.
Yeah, because there's probably water and maybe air.
Like, is this what scientists are saying, or you're just hypothesizing?
Well, scientists are saying that there might be water.
Really?
Yeah.
So, didn't they used to say that we would possibly live on Mars, if possible?
Yeah, Mars too.
Okay. What do we know about Mars?
Well, Mars, I know, like, a Mars rover is, like, trying to dig for water.
Okay. And is that happening, like, now? Like, there's a rover on Mars trying...
I think so.
Okay. But no dice. So, is that what they need to find, is basically water on another planet?
Yeah.
Okay, so if they find water...
They're not going to stop until they find water on one planet, at least.
Yeah, probably not. There's a lot of money going towards it. But you don't want to find water on planets we've already discovered. You want to go find other planets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to at least find it on, like, Planet 9 or something.
Okay.
But by the time I'm a grown-up, they'll probably have, like, no planet... Well, they already do know Planet 9. It's out there, but they do... they do not know. They have... I don't think they know if it has water or not.
Okay.
So I think it's going to have it.
Cool. There's potential. I believe in it.
But one thing, you need, like, something to keep you warm.
Oh, yeah, if you're that far away from the sun.
Yeah, like a sun would be, like, tiny.
Teeny. It would be a teeny little sun. All right. Well, Charlie Brown's like, I think this was very informative. I think that a lot of adults learned a lot of things, mostly what happened to Pluto. And that is something that I know I've wanted to know. All right. Anything else, baby girl?
No.
I love you so much. Thanks for being on here. All right, crew, this has been your little mini episode. I hope you loved it. Give Charlie some love and feedback, and we will see you Sunday.